So this video says this is not the same James Harden. So I mean, obviously it's not the same James Harden, my nigga. James Harden in 2020, 2019 was different than 2020, 27, my nigga. Like it's different than what James Harden is right now. You think James Harden gonna be the same in 2020, as the same as 2020, 27, my nigga? Like I don't know, Stephen A. Smith. Sometimes I think you be coming to work and you know what I'm saying? You get to sniffing or something, you get to smoking or something, bro. You gotta lock in, my nigga. Bean head ass, little nose ass. Like, bro, come on. Come on, let's get to the
James
video.
Harden
Hey,
is one of the
make sure I like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned.
greatest scorers in NBA history, just past Shaquille O'Neal for 9th all time. We're talking about James Harden, one of the most prolific scorers in NBA history, an unstoppable force on the offensive side of the ball. We all know what he can do because we've seen him do it. He's averaging more points per game right now than he has since the 2019-2020 season. This is 6 years later. And look at what the
How many points he
doing,
averaging?
okay? The brother's just that special. We all know that.
How many points he averaging?
Playoff choker. Disappears when it matters. His style will never win a championship. For a decade, that's been the verdict on James Harden. Case closed. Legacy written. The 7-point Game 7 against Denver. The 22.4%
He did have 7 points.
Three-point shooting in elimination games. Losses with 4 different franchises. Same story, different jersey. And yet, at 36 years old, on his 6th NBA team, something has shifted.
What?
He just helped Cleveland clinch the playoffs. He's playing through a fractured thumb and still dropping 20-piece games. The Cavaliers are 16-6 when he suits up. Everyone spent a decade.
He done played
asking
already
if
that many
James Harden
games?
could change. Turns out that was never the right question. But to understand why this version is different, you have to understand what broke the last one.
Monster. Ghost.
James Harden entered the league in 2009 as the 3rd overall pick,
Yeah.
behind Blake Griffin and Hasheem Thabeet. He didn't start. For 3 years in Oklahoma City, Harden.
Hey. Who got drafted over James Harden? Who was drafted over James Harden?
As the 3rd overall pick, behind Blake Griffin and Hasheem Thabeet.
Hey, whoever drafted that nigga Hasheem Thabeet over James Harden, y'all niggas are hot shit, bro. Like, bro, y'all niggas really thought that James Harden was not gonna be better than Hasheem Thabeet. Hasheem Thabeet, bro. This might be beside the point, but let me just search up who Hasheem Thabeet. Oh, here we go. That nigga name really Hasheem Thabeet. Hasheem Thabeet was selected 2nd overall to the NBA 2029. Whoa. Hasheem Thabeet was selected 2nd overall in the 2009 NBA draft by the Memphis Grizzlies. He was a 7'3" center. Dang. Did he ever turn out to be anything, bro? Back to the video, bro. Nobody care about Hasheem Thabeet, bro. Come on.
He didn't start. For 3 years in Oklahoma City, Harden came off the bench, playing 3rd fiddle to Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. But even then,
who was the starter shooting guard over James Harden?
By 2012, he'd won 6th Man of the
Tabo
Year
Sevolosha?
and helped carry the Thunder to the finals.
Andre Roberson?
Then Houston called, and everything changed. The Rockets didn't just acquire James Harden. They handed him the keys to the entire operation. And what he built in Houston was
nasty.
unlike anything the league had ever seen. Harden didn't just run the offense, he was the offense. The step back 3.
Hey, in Houston, they treated Harden like he was the birthday, my nigga. Like, they had Harden getting full-time roster spots. Like, that nigga, he could take all the shots he wanted. He could do whatever he wanted, my nigga. That nigga was the VIP of the section. That nigga was the bad bit.
The Euro step to the rim.
That's my type of Euro
to draw
step.
fouls that drove defenders and fans insane. It wasn't always pretty, but it was ruthlessly effective.
Hey.
The numbers from his peak are staggering. 3 scoring titles. The 2018 MVP. A season averaging over 36 points per game. The highest mark in 3 decades. He's second only to Steph Curry in career 3-pointers made. He just passed Shaquille O'Neal on the all-time scoring list.
Dang.
And now sits ninth.
Hey, nah,
with
he
over
moving.
29,000 points. He's the NBA's all-time leader in 50-point triple-doubles. By every statistical measure, James Harden was the most dominant offensive force of his generation.
Oh my gosh.
Playoffs told a difference.
You just pass the ball to himself?
0 wins in his last 4 career Game 7s with 4 different teams. The 27 consecutive missed threes against Golden State. The 10-point disaster against San Antonio.
He missed 27
The
straight.
7-point collapse in Denver last May, where he shot 2 for 8 and disappeared when his team needed him most.
Hey, James Harden, last time I paused the video, by the way. Hey, you sold Paul George too, my nigga. You only shot 2 for 8, bro. Was you not playing for the team, my nigga? Did you not want to be on the same team as Paul George? Like, bro, was you hating on PG, my nigga? You realize what you did was the reason why Paul George left the Clippers, and you literally was happy about that? Like, bro, you could have at least contributed to the team, and you was complaining so much, my nigga. Eating honey buns on the sideline. Pink Danishes. Like, bro, what was you... Like, bro, Harden, I'm glad you got your mojo back, but, nigga, what you did to PG was unacceptable, nigga. It was actually... Whew. Bro, if I could have made up a word right there off the top of the dome, bro, I would have said it. But you lucky, Harden, bro. You did some foul stuff to him, bro. I don't care, bro. Mess with your shoes, but nigga, fuck Adidas. I just tried to unpause the video with my controller, my nigga.
Point shooting in elimination games, 22.4%.
X-Bone controller, bro.
The narrative hardened into concrete.
Hood.
Regular season monster, postseason ghost. And the criticism wasn't entirely
Corey
unfair.
Brewer hitting backpedals.
Harden's teams
like,
consistently
bro,
underperformed when it mattered most. The Rockets came within a hamstring injury of potentially
Michael
beating
Carter
the
Williams.
greatest team ever assembled. And still,
Wasted pick
the
for the
ring never
Bucks.
came. Not in Houston. Not in Brooklyn. Not in Philadelphia.
Not
in
in
LA.
LA.
The most productive offensive player of his era.
Ooh.
An MVP. A future Hall of Famer. 0 championships to show for any of it. And just when it seemed like the window was closed for good, the call came from Cleveland.
That boy hitting.
This is Marcus Smart. I lost my mom to blood cancer. No family should have to go through that. Your healthy blood stem
I'ma be
cells
cool,
can
bro.
cure leukemia, lymphoma, and other blood cancers by joining the
RP your
NMVP.
mom, bro, because I was finna get mad. RP your mom, fam. I was finna go crazy
On
you.
February
Lucky you
4th,
started off with that.
2026, the Cleveland Cavaliers made a decision that split their fan base right down the middle. They traded Darius Garland,
My
a
nigga DG.
26-year-old, homegrown, 2-time All-Star, for James Harden and a second-round pick. On paper, it looked insane. Garland was young, locked into a long-term deal. He represented the future. Harden was 36, carried a decade
Nigga talking about
of playoff
was. James Harden still is
and had
30.
bounced through 4 franchises in 5 years.
I
The
gotta give me
internet
a
had
Sprite
jokes
or a
ready before the
milkshake
ink
or
was
something.
dry. The hot takes wrote themselves. Trading your young cornerstone for a guy who just scored 7 points in another Game 7 loss? A guy whose last Game 7 win came in the bubble back in 2020?
Dang.
Cleveland had to be out of their minds. But
team
here's
did
the
he play
thing.
for back then? The
Everyone-
Houston Rockets?
Cleveland's front office wasn't looking at Harden's past. They were looking at their own. In 2025, the Cavaliers entered the playoffs as the first seed in the East. They were
I remember.
supposed to make a deep run. They swept Miami in the first round. Then Indiana bounced them in 5 games in the second round. Tyrese Halliburton carved them up. The offense stagnated. The half-court execution disappeared. And suddenly, the ceiling on this Cleveland core felt very real. They had Donovan Mitchell, one of the most explosive scorers in the league. They had Evan Mobley, a defensive savant who could switch on to anyone. They had Jarrett Allen, an elite rim protector and lob threat. The pieces were there.
31.
The talent was real.
Jared Allen,
something
like,
was
bro, this
missing.
nigga still rocking an
They
afro in
didn't need more
2020,
potential.
26, bro. Come
They
on,
didn't need
grow
another
up.
young player to develop. They needed someone
Then
who
he
could
got a
create
headband to
shots
hold
in
it
the
back.
clutch. Someone who could manipulate.
Hey, Jared Allen, let me know why you got it, bro. Let me know why your fat head ass got a headband to hold your fucking afro back, my nigga, and you ain't even got no freaking hair to drop in your eyes. Like, I'm not understanding or peeping, bro. It is actually agitating me. It's making me aggravated, my nigga. Like, bro, you got sideburns and you got an afro, not to cope with the beard that's going on down there or whatever you got going on down there, my nigga. So I really don't know what you got going, but bro, like, come on, bro, grow up. That's all you need is that, bro. Shave everything, go bald and turn into fucking Dwight Howard or something. Like, bro, you come on, bro. You still rocking an afro in 2020, 26,
Manipulate
my nigga?
defenses and manufacture offense when the play breaks down. someone who had been there before.
You like me, a dunk on
even
you
if
and then
their
just
team
hang
with
on your afro.
complications. And here's where it gets interesting. Harden was interested in reuniting with Houston. The Rockets had a hole at point guard after Fred VanVleet tore his ACL. It was a natural fit. Houston wanted nothing to do with their former MVP.
Wow.
Cleveland wanted everything. The Cavaliers
Why did
saw how
Houston
Harden
want
could
James
elevate
Harden?
Mobley and Allen. They saw how he could take pressure off Mitchell. They saw a player averaging 25.4 points per game, his highest since 2020, who still had something left to prove. Harden saw a team with actual championship pieces around him. For the first time in years, he wasn't being asked to be the entire show. He was being asked to
just
be the
be,
missing piece.
bro.
Both sides got.
That's like asking. I'm sorry, this is my last time posting video, bro. They not asking Harden to be the birthday. They just asking Harden to be the birthday performer, bro. That's literally all they asking. He just literally has to perform and dip. He don't gotta be the birthday, my nigga. He just gotta be the show.
Exactly what they want.
Be the jester.
So what happened when Harden arrived? The results were immediate.
The transformation.
Cleveland went 16-6 in games Harden played. He averaged over 20 points and 8 assists per game. Shot 50% from 3 in his early stretch.
Okay.
The Cavaliers went from hopeful contenders to legitimate threats almost overnight.
Okay.
But the real story came when adversity hit. When Harden fractured his thumb against the Knicks in late February, most expected him to sit, rest up, protect the asset for the playoffs. Instead, he suited up less than a week later against Brooklyn,
And played.
dropped 22 points and 9 rebounds, and led Cleveland to a win. 10 days later, 30 points against Orlando, his highest scoring game since arriving. This wasn't the Harden who quit on Houston, or forced his way
That
out
nigga
of
Harden
Brooklyn,
did quit on
or
Houston, bro.
sleepwalked through Philadelphia. This was something different, but the numbers only tell part of the story. What's really changed is how he's playing.
That's nasty.
Think
Step
about
back,
Houston
bro.
for a second. In that system, Harden didn't just run the offense, he was the offense. Every possession ran through him. Every play started and ended with the ball in his hands. ISO after ISO.
It didn't have to
Step
be that
back
way.
after step back. It was brilliant basketball. It was also exhausting. And when the playoffs came around,
Hey.
defenses knew exactly where to focus. Double Harden. Force him to give it up. Make someone else beat you. Year after year, that formula worked against him. In Cleveland, he doesn't need to be everything. Donovan Mitchell carries the scoring burden. Evan Mobley is getting easier looks than he's ever had. Jarrett Allen is feasting on lobs. The offense flows
This
differently
nigga in his afro,
when a
bro.
generational passer is running the show, but isn't expected to also be the generational scorer every single night. For the first time since his prime, Harden is playing within an offense, not as the offense itself. And then there's the mindset.
When he was playing with, bro, they trying to make it seem like when Harden was playing with Paul George, he wasn't, like, playing with a good offense, my nigga. He didn't need to be the offense. PG was the offense. He was just there to help. And he wasn't even no help, bro. I'm going to just be quite frankly honest, bro. I watched in the playoffs, Paul George did everything. Shooting deep corner threes, my nigga. Shooting fadeaways, between the leg, cross, step back, side to side, Euro step, get to the lane, late, everything. James Harden over there clapping, my nigga, drinking Sprite on the sideline. Bro, I swear I seen this nigga had, bro, if I'm not mistaken, bro, this nigga probably had some lean on the sideline, bro. Like, I'm not tripping, bro. James Harden was doing everything but hoop in that series, bro. He'd go past sometimes, and that's it. But my nigga, bro, James Harden, you are a scorer, bro. You fat face bitch. Like, bro, James Harden... You sold PG. That's all I gotta say. Then you talk bad about him. That's literally why I'm so mad. Cause you talk bad about him. He said it was like when he left, nothing was missing or something. Like, come on, bro.
Have noticed something different in his demeanor since arriving. He's not running from his reputation anymore. He's openly said that loyalty is overrated. This is a business.
Look at him. Yeah.
He's there to do a job, and that's exactly what he's going to do. No distractions.
He not capped though.
No pressure to be the leader. No weight of an entire franchise on his shoulders. Donovan Mitchell handles all of that. For the first time in a very long time, James Harden looks at peace on a basketball court.
Probably Harden beard to
April
stop
2nd,
getting gray now since he ain't
Cavaliers
stressing and pulling his hair out because he got to be a star player.
With a win over Golden State. Harden now has 17 consecutive playoff appearances, tied with Jason Kidd and Tony Parker for fourth most in NBA history. Only Karl Malone, John Stockton and Tim Duncan have more. 17 straight years of postseason basketball. 6 different franchises, and still chasing that first
Nah,
ring.
he did not break a
But
Sar
this time
Thompson,
feels
though. Hold
different.
on.
The situation feels different. He feels different. So here's the problem for the rest of the league.
Why he's dang.
Like a
I thought I was going to make it
weed,
without an ad.
moderate to severe
They
ulcerative
just now hit
colitis
me with
symptoms
ads.
can
I
keep
mess with you,
coming
YouTube.
back.
Appreciate you, though. Why he's dangerous now. Why is he
Let's start
dangerous?
with the obvious. James Harden is aging in reverse. Guards his age are supposed to decline gracefully, accept reduced roles, maybe come off the bench for a contender chasing one last ring. Harden looked at that script and lit it on fire.
They say he's going to do things his
scoring
own
has
way?
increased in back-to-back seasons.
Wow.
At 36 years old, in a year where he switched teams midway through, he's still averaging over 23 points per game. He ranks 4th in the entire league in assists at 8.1 per
8.1?
game.
Okay, that's
He's
smooth.
the best pick-and-roll operator Cleveland has had since LeBron James wore a Cavaliers jersey. And it's not
Cleveland really
particularly
got
close.
James Harden now, bro.
Evan Mobley is getting easier looks than he's ever had in his career. Jarrett Allen is feasting on lobs. The offense flows differently when a generational passer is running the show. Defenses have to make
Them
choices
passes
they
is so
didn't have to make
smooth.
before.
It's
But
like
here's what
it's
makes
starting to
this
look like
version
my
of
type of
Harden
passes,
truly
nigga.
dangerous. He's finally in a system that doesn't need him to carry everything. For years, the criticism was that Harden's style couldn't win championships. Too ball dominant, too isolation heavy.
But Harden
too
has
dependent
averages
on
like
one
7
man
assists.
doing everything. And maybe that criticism was valid. But what if Harden was never supposed to be the guy? What if he was always meant to be the engine alongside other stars, not the entire car? Think about it. Dwayne Wade alongside Shaquille O'Neal.
One Finals
Magic
MVP.
Johnson next to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Sometimes the best thing for a generational talent is to not be the alpha, to operate without the weight of an entire franchise on their shoulders. In Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell is the alpha. He takes the biggest shots. He carries the scoring burden in crunch time.
Yeah.
Harden doesn't need to be the hero.
He just needed to be
needs
him.
To be himself.
See, like, bro,
And the
hey.
timing,
The next time somebody make a video like this, bro, they need to send a script to me, bro, my nigga. I could predict the words. I could literally give you the words to say, bro. I just know what to say. I know what to appeal to the audience if that's what they asking me to do, bro. Like, bro, look, James Harden, he takes a shot for 3. Does he hit?
couldn't be better. The Eastern Conference is wide
Bang! You feel
open.
me,
Detroit
like,
holds the
bro?
top seed, but has never won a playoff series.
Look at
with
Asar
this group.
Thompson. Yes, sir.
Boston is rolling, but questions linger about their consistency. New York is showing cracks. For the
Nah,
first
yeah,
time
New
in
York
years,
is grits.
Cleveland has a legitimate path to the finals.
Bro, they just had
But
one
let's not
last
pretend
season.
the ghosts don't exist. Harden's playoff track record is what it is. 3-4 in Game 7s. 22.4% from 3 in elimination games. Jarrett Allen is dealing with knee tendonitis. And the
GG's.
question that's followed Harden for a decade still lingers. Will he show up when it matters most?
He has to.
Here's the counter argument, and it's compelling. James Harden has never had less pressure on him than he does right now. He's not the franchise cornerstone. He's not the face of the team. His legacy is essentially sealed. A ring would be a bonus, not a definition. And maybe that's exactly what allows him to finally play free. We watched him crumble when the lights got brightest. Year after year, series after series. Probably because he knew his legacy was at stake every single time.
Bro,
Every missed shot was another piece of evidence for
pull
the
up on the
critics.
scene, Harden.
Every loss was another chapter
Huh.
in the Harden can't win story. That ship has already sailed. The narrative is written. His place in history is set.
That
But
move
now
is so
that a
nasty.
championship is a plus, rather than his entire definition, he might finally give his team what they've always needed from him in the playoffs. No pressure, no proving, just playing.
I see the moves he doing. I'm gonna practice those and I'm gonna use those in the rec next time I go in real life. I
So
swear.
where does this leave us?
The last I
James
said one
Harden
last
is
chapter. I
36
think
years old, 6 franchises, 29,000
is that
plus
Corey
points,
Brewer.
11 All-Star selections, an MVP, 3 scoring titles, 0 championships. The question was never whether he's a Hall of Famer. That's been settled for years. The question is whether he can rewrite the one chapter that's haunted his entire career.
He can't. I don't think they're going to win a championship.
The East is vulnerable, and Harden is playing the best basketball he's played in half a decade, with the least pressure he's ever had. They spent years asking if James Harden could change. Turns out the man didn't need to change. He just needed to stop being the whole show. For the first time since Houston, he's finally free. Can Harden...
Hey, I don't know, bro. Hey, I don't think the Houston Rockets. I don't think the Cleveland Cavaliers is going to win the championship, bro. Them niggas do not deserve to win the championship. If anything, they don't even deserve to be in the playoffs. To be quite frank, they not good at all. If anybody was winning the championship, bro, I'm just got to go with the Houston Rockets or probably Nikola Jokic. If I was to have to go on the East side, I would probably say the Cleveland Cavaliers, but nobody in the East winning there unless it's the Milwaukee Bucks. So, make sure I like, comment, subscribe, bro. Hey, nigga, I'm trying to drop every day or every 2 days or something, bro. I'm dropping videos, bro. Make sure something funny coming out, bro, or something. Just being me, bro. Look at Kobe right there. Oh, my gosh. How you like that picture? I can't even like it, bro.